Welcome to my channel Forgotten Indian Kings Vertical Bar. Shatrughan Singh Vertical Bar, the forgotten defender of Gajapati, Odisha. In the swirling tides of India's medieval history, where the might of empires like the Mughals, Marathas and Delhi Sultanate dominate most chronicles, many regional heroes have been lost in the margins. One such name is King Shatrughan Singh, a lesser-known but valiant monarch of the Gajapati Dynasty of Odisha in the early 17th century. When Akbar's imperial forces sought to extend Mughal dominance into the sacred lands of Odisha, King Shatrughan Singh stood firm. His refusal to bow to the Mughals and his use of both diplomacy and armed resistance marked one of the last strong stands by Eastern Indian royalty against northern imperialism. Chapter 1. The Glory of the Gajapati Dynasty. The Gajapati rulers of Odisha trace their lineage to the 15th century, when Kapilendra Deva established an empire stretching from the Ganga in Bengal to the Kaveri in the south. While their empire eventually shrank, their capital Puri remained a center of Hindu faith, culture and resistance. By the 1600s, the dynasty still held regional authority, though challenged by external pressures. Chapter 2. The Mughal advance into Odisha. Akbar's expansionist campaigns during the late 16th and early 17th centuries aimed to consolidate eastern India. After Bengal fell to Mughal control, Odisha was next. Mughal governors sought to integrate it via diplomacy, coercion and military might. While some local chieftains submitted, King Shatrughan Singh refused to pay tribute, citing his dynasty's sacred duty to protect Jagannath's land. Chapter 3. Resistance from the East. Shatrughan Singh began fortifying key positions across Khurda and Ganjam. He formed alliances with neighboring tribal chiefs and reinvigorated the warrior tradition of Odisha's Kshatriyas. His army used fortresses camouflaged in forests, elephant cavalry familiar with the regional terrain, religious sentiment to rally mass support. Despite limited resources, he repelled multiple Mughal incursions, particularly in Jagannath Puri, where he was seen as a guardian of the faith. Chapter 4. Cultural resistance. King Shatrughan Singh's legacy was not only military. He is credited with funding temple restoration projects for post-war damage, supporting classical Odissi music and dance, patronizing scholars who documented spiritual and political resistance. He ruled with a belief that preserving one's culture is the highest form of defiance. Chapter 5. The tides turn. Despite his fierce resistance, sustained Mughal pressure, internal betrayals and isolation from larger regional allies eventually took a toll. Records suggest that by the mid-17th century, the Gajapati kingdom under his descendants entered into treaties with the Mughal governors, albeit retaining significant religious and cultural autonomy. Shatrughan Singh passed away around this time, but his legend continued through local ballads and temple inscriptions. Chapter 6. Overshadowed in history. King Shatrughan Singh remains largely absent from national narratives because he wasn't part of a pan-Indian movement. His resistance occurred on the fringes of Mughal territory. He fought alone, without Maratha or Rajput alliances. But his defiance preserved the sanctity of Puri and delayed Mughal control in coastal Odisha. Conclusion: King Shatrughan Singh may not be a household name, but he was a guardian of Dharma, a regional patriot, and a cultural protector. His resistance to Akbar's empire was as symbolic as it was strategic final assertion of sovereignty in a time of centralizing power. In the temples of Odisha, his name is still whispered in reverence, the last Gajapati who stood tall when others fell. Jai Jagannath, Jai Gajapati, thank you.